Oh my god, speaking of customer service, I had someone accuse me of stealing money once when I worked the cash register at a store. I forgot what it was, but they had to pay X amount and they had a bunch of cash in their hand. So they give me they give me a bill. And I'm like, can I have those couple cents? For two reasons. When I give them money back, if they give me those extra cents, I can round up and give them back a nicer amount of coins. But also, we on a cash register are always in desperate need of small shitty coins and not the big coins. So whenever there's a price of like $5.95 or whatever, it's always nice when I can round up and give them like money back better. So I'm like, can I have like those 5 cents or whatever? I give them money back. I give them like some money, and they're just accusing. They get so confused. They accuse me of stealing money. They're like, yeah, but you took like, I think back then it was like 20 krona or something like that. They're like, you took like the extra. Where is my 20? And I'm like, I gave the change includes the extra I took. And they're like, you took, I saw you take the thingy. I'm like,
when designing trash
I was so
bins to
confused.
use in the park,
It's crazy.
there is a major overlap between the smartest bear and the dumbest human.
Yep. It was, they accused me of stealing because like, I asked if I can have like these extra coins, right? I ask if I can have like the extra coins, and when they give me a paper bill and then it had coins in their hand as well. I'm like, can I have the coins so I can round up, blah blah blah. I give them back the change, and then they get confused. They're like, where are the coins you just took from me? And I'm like, I thought they were joking. I'm like, they were that serious. They were trying to accuse me of like stealing. They tried to call my boss and everything, and my boss and I eventually ended up just giving back the change as is to the customer. So that absolute fucking brain dead dumbass just leaves us be, and we keep our peace. We just... It was crazy. It was... It was crazy. It was... I don't even... Bro. Sadly, people are like that. Yeah, I just don't understand how that person came to that conclusion. Like, you got more change back. Yes, I took an extra, like, in this example, like 5 cents, but you got 10 cents back. I get the benefit of keeping the small coin, and you have a bigger coin now. Like, how did you fail basic math? How do you drive a car but you can't do 5 plus 5? I don't understand. Oh. How are you allowed on the road? How do you have a construction job and you're actually managing like important projects of buildings and you can't do math?
I also met Ibiko and reminded everyone of last year where I whipped out my long huge body pillow have of you and had a good laugh. Also had top tier smoked meat. Much love to you and Shrimpies.
Much love to you.
Wishing everyone a good start to the week and Orca Fury Titty.
What is one of your worst experiences in the world of customer service? I wouldn't say worst, but my favorite one was... I'm trying to make it a super quick story. I worked at an Asian food place, sushi mostly, that had a lot of Asian takeout, fried rice, fried noodles, blah, blah, blah. To avoid issues in the kitchen, the sauce is applied separately to the dish. We have a bunch of sauces you can add to your dish after you get the dish. We give them the dish, and we even warn them beforehand, like, by the way, this in the sauce you add after. We are not frying it on the frying pan with the sauce for 2 reasons. Number 1, it will caramelize a lot. Number 2, it causes a lot of cleanup, which really slows down the food making process. Long story short, bro gets his like 3 takeout boxes of fried whatever the fuck. And we tell him, we point towards the sauces. Well, my colleague does, anyways. She points towards the sauces and she's like, there are the sauces. Pick whichever one you like, however much you want. Cool. Bonita. Perfecto. Alright. Bro comes back fuming. Like, super long story short, he like fully crashed out. Like, absolute man baby meltdown because his food doesn't have sauces. And we are like, we told you can put sauce on. And he's like, I don't want to have to put on sauce myself. I want you to make it with the sauce. Why don't you put on sauce? I told you the sauce. And we're like, full out, like, full on crash out. But the happy ending is I finally got to do the security thing. Where they like force escort out some troublemaker and then big security men are like and then they escort him out as he's like screaming and having a fucking literal grown ass adult man meltdown. It was awesome. So being yelled at as a small woman by like this absolutely unit of a man towering over me, not nice, a bit scary, not gonna lie, but seeing that absolute grown-ass adult man baby get escorted out by like security staff, oh, that was my highlight of my working career for sure. Yee. That was not a man, I was an overgrown toddler.
Howdy, Lily. I hope you are doing well. I've wanted to say this but keep forgetting, but your little animations for bits, subs, and stuff are so damn adorable.
Right?
I love watching them so much.
They're cute!
And side note, friend is wanting to do a Paul World randomizer, and after spawn, he walks out and his first pal to fight is a level 75 Shylily.
Oh,
he hit
God.
it once and then was promptly obliterated by a water tornado. Funniest shit. Anyway, womp womp shy heart too.
I don't want control of how much sauce I need. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand the overall complaint because in my humble opinion, food in this category simply does taste better if it's prepared while marinating and soaking up the sauce in the process. I agree. I think it's better. But we have a policy that literally warns the guests and customers all the time. Every time they are about to order, we tell them, by the way, the sauce comes separate. It's not made with the sauce. It comes separate. Separate things. And most people understand, but you will be surprised how many people don't. Was at least one of the sauces peanut based? Yes. We had chili sauce, we had a peanut sauce, we had like a red coconut curry something sauce, teriyaki sauce, oyster sauce. I think those were all our basic sauces, and then plus the seasonal sauces that were just there whenever to try out. Also, you would be surprised how genuinely stupid people are. Like, you have no idea how often it happened that a table of, let's just say 5, sits down, you take the order, and you only have an order for 4 drinks. So you will literally ask a table that you're ordering, that you're noting down right now. It's like, I only have 4 drinks, 2 cola, a Fanta, and this cocktail. You are 5 people. Does anyone here miss a drink? We have 2 cola, a Fanta, and this cocktail. Is anyone still in need of a drink? Or are you bringing your own? They're like, yeah, it's all good, yeah, 2 cola, 2, yeah, all good. You come back with the drinks before the food. They say nothing. You bring the food and then they're like, just a question. Where's my drink? What drink? You dumbass piece of shit that isn't fucking listening didn't fucking order no fucking goddamn drink. This happens like daily, by the way. Daily. Daily. You are talking to a table of grown ass adults and you're like, one of you did not order. These are the things I have. Who is missing? Who still wants some? Nothing. Silence. Ignored. They're just staring at me, blank eyes, brain empty. Lights on, nobody's home. You bring the drinks, no one fucking says a thing. You bring the food, they crash out. Where's my drink? I don't know. Not here. Because apparently you've been ordering it in your fucking dreams. Ma'am, this is a restaurant, not a fucking fiction book. Make up your mind and speak it out loud. Sadly, you can't say it out loud, bro. The way you have to bend this. I am okay with making mistakes, but I hate it does get to you at some point when you consistently have to bend the knee and pretend like, oh my god, how silly of me. Yes, I think I am mentally ill and not fully there and fully incompetent. Sorry for forgetting your drink, ma'am. What did you order again? Oh, I wanna throw up right then and there. I wanna throw. We need. Oh my god. Do you guys know The Purge? Yes, we need one day a year where every single retail worker is allowed to do and say whatever the fuck they want. One day every year, globally, retail workers all over the globe are allowed to say and speak their mind without consequence. Zero consequence. We need the purge, but for retail workers. Also, this is my hot take. I don't think everybody needs to work a retail job in their life. That's my part of my hot take. But I do think that a little bit of humility. Give me a second. But I do think that a little bit of humility would go a long way. If people would be able to match the energy of their customers and make them go through just a snippet of humility, it would very quickly sanitize an entire population very quickly. Life would be good. Like if a fucking barista is making a drink and Mrs. Fuck all, she wants to have a fight, Karen pops up and she's like, I said no dairy. You're like, oh, did you say that at the checkout? And she's like, yes, I did mention at the checkout. You might wanna. Then this isn't your fucking drink, bitch ass. Sit your ass back out. Don't fucking talk to me. You want no dairy? Good. If this one has dairy, it isn't your fucking drink. Sit your ass down. And then everybody claps and laughs and points. And I guarantee you she will never do that shit ever again. But because we don't discourage this behavior, she will just keep doing this every fucking place she goes all day, every day long. And it's... I don't think everybody needs to work a retail job. I do think we need to stop so heavily sanitizing retail environments, though. A little bit of bullying, a little bit of humility goes a long way. A little bit of point fingers and laugh, haha, goes a long way when it comes to correcting people's selfish and narcissistic tendencies and attitudes. I think it would very, very quickly cleanse many generations. Yeah, we need to stop coddling people. It's not okay. Yeah, like a little reality check. Like us as kids, when we did something dumb as kids, all the other kids go, haha, point and laugh, and then, we learn from it. I feel like lots of grown-ass baby boomer adults nowadays don't have that same experience. They're being coddled, everything is catered to them and their feelings, and it's like, how about other people also have feelings, you dumb fucking bitch? How would other people also deserve basic level of respect and not your annoyance in life 24/7? They don't need to have your attitude in their face all the fucking goddamn time. You're pissing off others and making other people's life worse to preserve that little bit of sanity and lack of respect that you don't have. Wait, was that the right one? I think it was the wrong one.
I think
Fuck.
everyone should have to serve a mandatory 2 years as a retail worker as soon as they are old enough to work a job.
I think it was this one. I think it was prototypes. Maybe.
Just an idea, but what if we had retail purge day on Black Friday?
Oh my god, yes, that'd be insane. I make a point of signing up for customer service workers like that. I do that if I'm alone.
Just an idea, but what if we had retail purge day on Black Friday?
I do that, but only if I'm alone. Like, if I'm with a group of people, I don't want to get involved. I'm minding my own business. I'm so sorry for the customer service worker that is in front of me having to take the blame, but like, I don't want to make a scene while I'm standing there having a good time with my friends. But if I'm solo, I will. If no one is waiting for me, if I'm not with a group of friends, if the setting is appropriate, I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? I'll turn around that ass and bitch be like, are you fucking dumb? Like, she can't say it, but I can. What's she gonna do? Throw me out the fucking store? Hell nah.